Hey, it's me, and I'm JV, the Antique Autistic.
And this is Bob.
Bobby, yes. And we're going to finish up what we started. This is Financial Friday, and we're going to finish up from what we started with last Friday on finances. I know there haven't been any videos in between. It's been a crazy busy week, but we will be picking up on them. So when we left you, I had a net worth of about $300,000, negative $300,000, after just a year before that, talking about how close we were to retirement. And so, you know, it was mostly a combination of the economy, the Great Recession, and trying desperately to find some medical help to save a loved one that we loved with all our hearts, that regular Western medicine couldn't help.
No.
And that's where the money went. During that time, I also lost my daycare business because I wasn't able to I had to take care of the loved one.
Really hard times.
We started doing a little bit better. And it was about this time we found something that helped him somewhat. We found the magic cocktail or whatever that did not cure him, but really helped alleviate the pain. And so we decided that we would just, well, let's do what we need to do. And this is one thing about autistic people, even though so much of it has been ABA'd out of people. I never was ABA'd. Is I believe that as autistics, we in general are very solution oriented. So our solution was we applied to run a restaurant, and we were accepted. The problem is, it was a ways away from our home, and so what we decided to do, it was actually at a private club in the mountains, is we decided that we would buy a travel trailer. We originally thought of buying just a used old thing. We said, no, we're going to actually be living here, you know, and not just us, our youngest son as well. And so we went and we got a nice one. We knew we would make good money running the restaurant. So I bought it and immediately found out I had breast cancer.
Yeah.
And here we had committed to this spot that we had the travel trailer on, renting it, and we had
the travel
trailer, which we had monthly payments on. And we didn't have the job. We were in even worse shape. And back in Bennett, we had our house, which was way underwater. We had put a good down on it, and we bought it. We had never gotten, it was just so far underwater because it just,
when the housing market dropped,
it dropped so bad there, dropped like 60%. And we didn't want to be part of the problem by just walking away, because people said just walk away. We knew people who had walked away from their homes in the area, then come back 2 years later and bought a house for half the price. And, and here we were way underwater. But we really couldn't afford the mortgage then. And it was so peaceful up in the trailer anyway, even though we didn't have the job now. And it was really good for our loved one, and it was really good for me with, cancer. So we rented out our house, and we lived 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years in that trailer, and it was pretty isolated in the winter, and I had a lot of difficulty at times, but I think all in all it was probably the best thing for me, because I needed peace, I needed quiet.
It was up in the mountains.
Peace, quiet. It was nice to grab my cup of coffee and sit out by the window, even no matter how horrible I felt. Sit by the window, and then suddenly the deer would come up, and it was pretty awesome. And in the meantime, that was saving us a lot of money.
Yes.
An enormous amount of money. Our medical was about $4,000 a month, if you count.
Yeah.
It was about $4,000 a month. And we learned, we did tradings. We started trading with other people. I started making jewelry and selling it, right, for my little trailer when the people, during the season when the people were up. Jewelry, we sold other things. Ran an ice cream shop.
Plus my day job.
Plus his day job. He was so horrendously tired. And we worked it, and it kind of snowballed in reverse. And I seriously, if you looked where we were just not very many years ago, negative 300,000 net worth. And we did not declare bankruptcy or anything to get out of it.
No.
And right now, we own 3 little houses, free and clear, here in Pueblo. We are planning to put together an intentional autistic community, and I do want to share about that and a lot of the finances with it in probably the next video. But there are ways, you guys, being autistic, seriously, we are solution oriented. And that is one reason I think the intentional community is going to be so awesome. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later, and since I'm going to talk a little bit on the finances of it, I might even make a video on it today. So, I love all you guys. If you haven't, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe and like. It really helps our family. And for you haters, we're here, we're weird, get used to it.